EA Sports and the United States Golf Association are proud to present a national championship. It's opening round coverage of the United States Open Championship. Welcome to Chambers Bay with its towering dunes, undulating greens, and unpredictable coastal winds. This link-style course providing the backdrop for the world's best golfers here at the U.S. Open. Rich called every shot today for EA Sports. Frank, what is Chambers Bay all about?
A nice blend of links and parkland golf, really. You can still play the ball, through the air, play your own style of play, but it just looks like you've got to play the ball along the ground, almost link style. These huge cavernous type bunkers that adorn the sides of the fairways, big greens, undulating greens. It really is a wonderful test, and off the back it can play very long. That's beyond long.
That is a sensational play right there, and you have to think that the little helping breeze gave that a nice boost.
He can't be that good.
Should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. Just a superb shot.
You're not going to see much better than that all day today.
Just a couple of feet. And with that birdie, moves to third place. Fifth hole here at the U.S. Open. Frank, why do they call it free fall?
I guess because you can make a mess here. You just keep going down. Bunkers left and right. There's acres of sand on the left and right, and just one little measly bunker, but it's smack bang in the front of the screen.
And a huge elevation change from tee to fairway.
Tom Weiskopf was one of my idols growing up. I loved the way he swung. That swing right there reminds me of my idol.
Looks like Rory McIlroy, Frank, sticking the follow through. Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. Only just the flag.
That will be a great look at birdie. Back-to-back birdies, we'll see.
I thought they'd at least pick up a shot. Birdie looked like a par.
This one just requires a little bit of focus. Now in second, after that par.
Only one more player to overtake now.
Out to the sixth hole now, where the action is underway. Let's check in on our featured golfer. Frank, when you get out of the gates, as our featured golfer has done, with a lot of
that Rich, just maybe get a little closer to the hole, draw pace of the putting, just little gains, and then all of a sudden you're going to notice a big difference in the scorecard.
Beautiful rhythmic swing right there, and right down Peachtree.
Well, it's going to take a good one here, considering what they've already gone through, Rich. Right now, that green is going to look very small, so it's going to take a good shot here to give himself an opportunity.
Some really poor play to this point. Good-looking shot right here. Beautiful shot. That is tight.
Unbelievable. That is one to savor for the rest of the round.
Makeable putt right here, currently sitting at 1 under for the round. So they get it to 2 under with that birdie. Well, Frank, this is what a U.S. Open is all about. A long, tough par 4 up the
Beast. And it's a dogleg right on top of that. There's more humps and bumps and all this than a dermatologist would ever dream of down there.
Frank, this one's not looking good.
Yeah, certainly not down the fairway line, heading toward the rough.
Not quite what he wanted. Tee shot is in the bunker. Frank, just a slight miss off the tee. He's in the fairway bunker.
Yeah, just really got to pick the right club once again. Sometimes you take a little bit more club out of the...
And to generate some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie. And getting ready. Under. Well, Frank, round 1 in the books. Look who's on top of the leaderboard.
And that's with some strong play today. They don't really need to look back.
EA Sports and the United States Golf Association are proud to present a national championship. Today, it's live second-round coverage of the U.S. Open Championship.
I'm loving that balance.
Nice drive, right in the fairway, and a good swing on that one. Ready for his second shot, trying to knock it on the green. Frank.
That incredible approach shot there. The easiest of birdies coming up.
Par yesterday. Now mark a birdie on the card. Ready to tee off here at the 6th. Frank, where are you looking to land the ball off the tee here?
Well, as long as it's not in the rough, the bunkers, well, there's no trees here, really. That little green strip, that runway down there. Another hole that bends to the right. But find the fairway. The fairway's wide enough. You've got a pretty good idea exactly where you want to go. And once again, this is one of the shorter par 4s. So good drive, short iron in. Well, a hard hole after that tee shot has now become an easy hole.
It's the great equalizer. When you can drive the golf ball, Frank, just like that, boy, it opens up so many avenues, and he'll have plenty to choose from here. Chance to make a birdie. That's good stuff right there. Wonderful approach, and now a really good look at birdie. Frank, this would be a nice way to jumpstart the round.
Yeah, his momentum can right direction if he makes this.
That our young star, so explosive, is setting himself up for a big weekend run. Off of Chambers Bay, now to the 7th, long uphill par full to the right.
Yeah, and it's all sand, that's for sure. If it's all dunes, so take your pick, really. But ideally, that green piece that the superintendent often mows each and every day, that's the place to go. And for a U.S. Open at 508 yards, if you miss that little green strip, then this hole will be hazardous because it's going to play a lot longer than that uphill.
The green is up above, and this will play at least a club longer. Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. Terrific golf shot. And birdie try again here today. Had a nice birdie on this hole yesterday. Goes to 6 under par for the tournament. What a display of golf. Now to the 8th and a long par 5, Frank.
Either side. The hole looks a little narrow off the tee, but get down there, you're going to realize that's a fairly generous fairway. There's a little bit of mounding in this green, too, that actually slopes it back towards the player. So use that to your advantage. This has exploded off the club face.
Frankie could make eagle right here with a really good approach shot.
Yeah, well within his reach, too. And Rich, if we just sit back and relax here, I think we're going to see perhaps a very good look at eagle coming up.
This hole really sets up well for the player. Birdie yesterday, and a chance for another one today. This would give him an eagle on the card. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank, the 9th hole is called Olympus. Feels as though Russell Crowe should be standing on the tee, starring in some sort of a movie about the Greek gods.
I knew you'd go like Titans in that down here. But this golf course is for the mere mortals, Rich. This isn't for the Greek gods and the Titans of the world. They might think they are, but this is for you and me. This is for everybody. 36 handicappers. We can all play here.
This could be a good one. Chance to close out the front side here with a birdie. Now this for birdie, came away with previous round. Came to the putt, excited to make birdie. Now settle for par.
Change in the attitude right now. You've let one go. You've got to really knuckle down there and make sure you don't drop a shot. It's important this one goes in.
So all the scores have been posted for round number 2, and look who's up of the leaderboard, Frank.
Yeah, with 2 very solid rounds of golf. Key right now, just stay out of your own way and keep it up. The pressure will start to build. We know that as you get closer to the end of this tournament.
EA Sports and the United States Golf Association are proud to present a national championship. Today, it's live third round. Frank, right where you want to be.
Wouldn't be better if it was on a tee.
Little uphill to this green, Frank.
There's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus.
Hitting on all cylinders now. 9 under for the tournament. Second hole now here at Chambers Bay in the U.S. Open, Frank. It's a relative.
It doesn't mean it's easy, though. This is more of a strategic hole. You want to lay the ball up around sort of 270, 280 yards. Avoid that big bunker on the left, as well as the slope of the land is right to left. Got to take that into account.
And that's going to stay on the fairway here at the second hole. Frank, what's the best way to access a second shot here at the second hole at Chambers Bay?
Well, Rich, it's really set up with a drive. If you can drive it down the right side, you get a better view. Plus, you can avoid that ridge on the left side, that bunker on the right. Now you realize why they put that there, because when you've got a skirt to the right of that ridge, that second shot becomes a little more difficult.
So on the putting surface, and taking a good look now at this birdie putt here at the second.
Birdie putt coming up. Had a par on this hole yesterday. Well, how about this start? Birdie to open the round. Now on to the first par 3 of the U.S. Open here at.
It's all in front of you. Beautiful view there in the distance. You can see the water. Once again, it does slope a little right to left. Don't have to go straight at the flag here. This one's a little bit of a sleeper.
Chance for birdie after that beautiful shot.
Nice solid start to the round. Tee to green looks to be in command.
Yeah, it's surprising. I thought he might have been a little shaky out of the gate, but certainly proved me wrong.
That's an absolute tracer.
The player's absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
And this is looking really good. That is classy.
Well, a chance of going in.
That had to really hurt, Frank, because it looked good all the way.
Well, this will test his mettle.
He has this attempt for par. So has the par. Moving on to the next hole, and the lead, Frank, is very much intact. Now the fifth hole here at the U.S. Open, and Frank, quite a dramatic tee shot.
Everything's really in front of you. You can see it from the elevated tee, bunkers left and right. That's not really the problem. One of the problems is that bunker just short, smack bang in the middle of this green. So the chances of flying that bunker and stopping on this green down breeze are probably next to none. So you're going to have to go in right or left of that bunker. Great Bobby Jones used to say the hardest shot in golf's the next one. Judging by that light, it's not going to be too hard.
Now the approach shot here at the fifth hole at Chambers Bay, and how difficult is this?
Well, it looks straightforward, but the second shot, once again, just semi-blind. You've got to be very aware of that little central bunker that's just short of the green, because you're either going to have to go over it or around it.
This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I would say.
That's well played. And now a good look at birdie.
He'd settle for par here. Just a couple of feet. Nothing wrong with that par putt. Getting set to hit the tee shot here at the sixth at Chambers Bay. Frank, where are you looking to land the ball off the tee here?
There's a nice dune down that left side that sort of gives you a good line that you can work the ball off here. But remember, this is a links golf course, so you don't try and fight Mother Nature because she'll always win. So just anything down the left, let that ball sort of kick its way back towards the middle of the fairway. A lengthy par 4, though, at 495.
Oh, he loves that one. You can see it. This one is high, it is deep, and it is gone. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
This hole's been good to him. Birdie yesterday. I'm trying for another one today. Racking them and stacking them. That's 12 under par now for the tournament.
Frank, in golf, there's nothing quite like the final round of a hotly contested championship, and this one could be a doozy.
And there's nothing quite like that leaderboard I'm looking at right now. We are going to have some amazing golf. This one is going to have to be won.
EA Sports and the United States Golf Association are proud to present a national championship. Today, it's live final round coverage of the United States Open Championship. Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Setting up, it's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. You can't hide the flagstick from that man.
He is just unbelievable. That never deviated offline.
Wow, he got robbed, Frank.
No, it's like kissing your mother-in-law.
So they'll tap in. Good roll, solid. That's a par. Getting set to tee off at the 11th hole, long par 4, 537 yards. Frank, how do you play this hole, with a bazooka?
Yeah, try and take that dune out of play, that's for sure, in the middle of the fairway. Bunkers down the left are more for scenic rather than, they're not really problematic for the player off the tee. Just, as I said, hit it over that dune, and then really there's a ridge in the middle of this green, so you've got to be on the right level.
Oh, this looks good.
Certainly is.
Wow, Frank, look at that one. How it just blistered that tee shot.
That has to be 325 if it's an inch.
The 11th hole, Frank, what's the right way to get at it?
Just got to be cognizant of that ridge that cuts through the middle of this green, that sort of turns this green into one simple green and all these little complex sort of sections. That's the biggest thing, but that's also, you realize very, very quickly, you're playing links golf today.
That will be a great look at birdie. See if he can go one better than yesterday when he made par. This putt for birdie. Good putt. Frank, as a player, do you like the drivable par 4? And we've seen these setups now at just about every single U.S. Open.
When you're playing well, there's no question, then they favor the guy playing well. But if you're struggling, no one likes their hand forced. The 12th forces your hand. It's tough to lay up on this hole.
Nice long tee shot there and a good lie, Frank. So, Frank, trying to make 3 the conventional way, didn't have a go at this green. What's left now?
Just the yardage. If you've got a good yardage here, then all these undulations.
In the cup. What a shot. Can't get much better than that. Frank, when you think of U.S. Opens, you so often think of a tough grind, but in recent years they've added some spice with the reachable par 4s, and we have one right here at the 12th.
And this is the reason why we're starting to see a different type of U.S. Open champion over the years. The Rory McIlroys, the Tiger Woods, even Martin Keimer. Guys that are strong enough, powerful enough to take advantage of these type of holes.
A great way to start a hole, nicely placed in the fairway. Here's the second shot from 180. Frank, when I think about the U.S. Open, I think about Justin Rose at Merion in 2013. He hit a nearly perfect drive right down the middle, right next to that famous Hogan plaque, Hogan winning there in 1950. And then he hits that second shot, the 4-iron, and it appears to be perfect. But U.S. Opens aren't always fair, are they? And then from that point, he took what appeared to be a bad break, and he still went.
I think it's a great example, Rich, that you just brought up. I mean, here's an example of two of the best shots hit in US Open pressure, and yet they're not rewarded with a birdie putt. And I think that's what defines the toughest championship that there is in golf. This has exploded off the club face.
All right, Frank, what's the play into the green here?
Well, the green's got a little bit of a funnel effect. General contours slope right to left, and towards this green there is a little bit of a ridge and some mounding, short right. But just use those in your favour. The ball's going to do what Mother Nature wants it to do. You don't have to fight it.
Good swing, good shot yet again. Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
No, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Made a par in his previous round. This time, it's for birdie. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank, normally on a golf course, you don't want to spend too much time in the trees, with the trees, around the trees, but part of me wants to go up and hug this tree because he's all alone. It's the only tree on the whole golf course.
Well, I know you're a tree hugger, Rich, I really do, but at 246 yards when they play this off the back tee at the US Open, believe me, nobody's hugging that tree. They're just trying to make three.
This one looks right on point. Leaves that one about 20 feet out from the cup. Nicely played shot. This one just requires a little bit of focus. Wow, that was so close, Frank.
Just time to forget that one. I mean, he couldn't hit that much better.
For par. That is a solid par putt. Getting set to take on the finishing holes here at Chambers Bay. How do you do it in the right way, Frank?
Well, when you look down this fairway, obviously everything slopes left to right. That makes this hole actually play a little bit more of a dogleg to the right, even though it doesn't look it. And then, of course, that green up ahead, it's like a tabletop. So precision here is absolutely paramount.
That is an absolute seed. I mean, he just ripped a bullet down the fairway. Oh, my goodness, 375 yards. Lay down. Wow, lucky break right there, Frank.
Well, that's what everyone else is going to say, except him.
Not a gimme, but well within his range. Oh, man.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. Has it. Frank, you don't need just a caddy out here at Chambers Bay. Seems like you need a sports psychologist. You start thinking about the names of these holes. Beached at 16, and what's 17 called?
Derailed, and you can see why too. That green's perched up there. If you've got the round going in the wrong direction, this is not a hole to start on. So if you've got a run going, it's just a good tee shot that lands around the front there, and you just take a 3 here. This is not a time to be a hero.
Good-looking shot right here.
That is an excellent play right there. The approach, giving him another good look.
Second shot.
Tough break. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. That's how you keep a round going. Make them from that distance. Now to the 18th hole. Frank, everyone wants to finish in style.
Yeah, the home hole here, once again you head back to just a wonderful view, and you realize that Chambers Bay was designed as a walking golf course, and it was designed to have fun and test every department in your game. 18 will do that. It probably gives you more trouble on both sides of the hole than any other hole on the golf course.
Well, that was a beautiful drive, Frank. Really good position to take advantage.
Sitting up beautifully in the fairway.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Frankie's knocking him down and picking him up.
Oh, it's just taking pins out, one after the other.
Frank, it doesn't get much bigger than this, right here, this moment.
Toughest set of greens. One more stroke to join the Hogans, the Nicklaus, the Millers, the Cabreras, the Elsies.
And Spieths.
Rich, it came down to just a shot or two here or there, but we were treated some amazing golf this week.
Just one player standing, and that was earned, well-deserved, beautifully played.